Hello, I am Josbina Vargas, Assistant Professor in the Department of Visual Communication and E-Media. I am here to discuss on the topic Integrated Marketing Communication. We have product mix and the benefits of integrated marketing communication in this class. Now, what is integrated marketing communication? Integrated marketing communication is a simple concept. It ensures that all forms of communication and messages are carefully linked together. As a discipline, IMC attempts to unify all pieces of marketing communications, including advertising, public relation, direct marketing, social media, and sales promotion. Integrated marketing communication adopts a human-centered approach where messaging caters to an audience and is consistent across all channels. The marketing mix refers to the set of actions or tactics that a company uses to promote its brand or product in the market. The 4P make up a typical marketing mix: price, product, promotion, and place. We can see nowadays the marketing mix increasingly includes several other P's where packaging, positioning, people, and even politics as a vital mix elements. Price. This refers to the value that is put for a product. It depends on the cost of production, segmented, targeted, ability of the market to pay, supply, demand, and host of other direct and indirect factors. There can be several types of pricing strategies, each tied in with the overall business plan. Pricing can also be used a demarcation to differentiate and enhance the image of a product. Product. This refers to the item actually being sold. The product must deliver a minimum level of performance. Otherwise, even the best work on the other elements of the marketing mix won't do any good. Place. This refers to the point of sale. In every industry, catching the eye of the consumer and making it easy for her to buy, it is the main aim of the good distributor or the place strategy. Retailers pay a premium for the right location. In fact, the mantra of a successful retail business is location and only location. Promotion. This refers to all the activities undertaken to make the product or service known to the user and the trade. This can include advertising, word of mouth, press report, incentive, commission, and awards to the trade. It can also include consumer schemes, direct marketing, contest, and price. Physical evidence. Physical evidence is a material part of the service. Strictly speaking, there are no physical attributes to a service. So, a consumer tends to rely on the material clue. There are many examples of physical evidence, including some of the following buildings: equipment, sign and logo, annual account and business report, brochures, your website, and even your business card. People. People are the most important element of any service or experience. Service tend to be produced and consumed at the same moment, and aspects of the customer experience are altered to meet the individual needs of the person consuming it. Next, the process. There are a number of perceptions of the concept of process within the business and marketing literature. Some see process as a mean to achieve an outcome. For example, to achieve a 30% market share, a company implements a marketing planning process. There are a number of perceptions of the concept of process within the business and marketing literature. Some see process as a means to achieve an outcome. For example, to achieve a 30% market share, a company implements a market planning process. However, in reality, it is more about the customer interface between the business and the consumer and how they deal with each other in a series of steps in stages, that is throughout the process. Marketing environment. The marketing environment includes the internal factors, for example, employee, customers, shareholders, retailers, and distributors, and the external factors, political, legal, social, technological, economic, that surround the business and influence its marketing experience. Some of these factors are controllable while some are controllable and require business operations to change accordingly. Firms must be well aware of its marketing environment in which it is operating to overcome the negative impact the environment factors are imposing on firms' marketing activities. The marketing environment can broadly be classified into three parts. Internal environment. The internal marketing environment includes all the factors that are within the organization and affects the overall business operations. These factors include labor, inventory, company policy, logistics, budget, capital asset, etc., which are the part of the organization and affects the marketing decision and its relationship with the customer. These factors can be controlled by the firm. Micro-environment. The micro-marketing environment includes all the factors that are closely associated with the operations of the business and influence its functioning. The micro-environment factors include customers, employees, suppliers, retailers and distributors, shareholders, competitors, government and general public. These factors control to some extent. Employees. Employees are the main component of a business who contribute significantly to its success. The quality of employees depends on the training and motivation sessions given to them. The training and development is crucial to impart marketing skill in an individual. The next, suppliers. Suppliers are the person from whom the material is purchased to make a finished product and hence are very important for the organization. It is crucial to identify the suppliers existing in the market and choose the best that fulfill the firm's requirement. Retailers and distributors. The channel partners play an important role in determining the success of the marketing operation. Being in the direct touch with the customer, they can give suggestion about customers' desire regarding a product and its service. Competitors. Keeping a close watch on the competitor enables the company to design its marketing strategy according to the trend prevailing in the market. Shareholders. Shareholders are the owners of the company and every firm has the objective of maximizing its shareholder wealth. Thus, marketing activities should be undertaken keeping in mind the returns of the shareholder. Government. The government department makes several policies. For example, pricing policy, credit policy, educational policy, housing policy, etc. that do have an influence the marketing strategies. A company has to keep track on these policies and make the marketing programs accordingly. Next is the macro environment. The macro marketing environment includes all those factors that exist outside the organization and cannot be controlled. These factors, majority, include the social, economical, technological forces, political and legal influences. These are called as Pestile framework. Political and legal factors. With the change in the political party, several changes are seen in the market in terms of the trade, tax and duties, codes and practices, market regulations, etc. So the firm has to comply with all these changes and the violation of which could penalize the business operation. Economic factors. Every business operates in the economy and it's effectively Economic factors. Every business operates in the economy and is affected by the different phase it is undergoing. In the case of recession, the marketing practice should be different as what are followed during the inflation period. Social factors. Since business operates in a society and has some responsibility towards it, must follow the marketing practices that do not harm the sentiments of the people. Also, the companies are required to invest in the welfare of the general people by constructing public convenience, park, sponsoring education, etc. Technological factors. As the technology is advancing day by day, the firm has to keep themselves updated so that customer needs can be met with a more precision. We are further moving into the benefits of integrated marketing communication. The American Marketing Communication defines IMC as a planning process to assure all brand contacts received by a customer for a product, service or organization are relevant to that person and consistent over time. Brand reinforcement. What better way to achieve brand reinforcement than to use a single unifying message to tie together what your brand or product is all about? Because consumers are hit with hundreds, if not thousands of marketing messages daily, it is more important than ever for a brand to be recognizable from one platform to next. Competitive advantage. Thanks to the integrated approach that makes brand instantly more recognizable, brands are also enjoying a bump of consumer awareness that provokes a competitive advantage for the company. Think about it, if we use the same message for every advertising channel, consumers will start to recognize you automatically. What is the time to make a purchase? Who will buy then? Who will think of? You mostly like it. This puts a brand in a favorable position. Flexibility. Nowadays, customers prefer receiving information through a platform of their choice and convenience. A holistic communication firm comes with all the resources, and thus you can provide your customers with information in the format that they prefer. For example, email, text message, direct mail or telephone. Consistency. An integrated campaign ensures a standard message is sent to various online and offline channels, which stabilize a brand and its consistency. It combines the online and offline relay and delivers the best output collectively. Cost reduction. What you team up with a single specialist increase marketing agency for all your marketing request, it optimizes its activities while reducing the cost. Similar content and same images can be adopted for different social platforms, which reduce the cost of copywriting, photography and designing. Customer retention. When all the marketing efforts go hand in hand, it cements a strong bond of loyalty and trust with customers. It gives you a competitive edge of retaining customers against the onslaught of your competition. Brand image. Effectively, built and carefully linked brand messages have a better chance of cutting through the clutter and reaching out to your customers. Crystal clear brand message focus on building brand image. It develops a reliability factor for your customer and gradually helps you to take them through the buying process. Saves the time. Once you team up with an agency which provides integrated marketing communication, they become well aware of your task and preference. It eliminates the requirement of briefing each time and meeting for the strategic planning. It reduces workload, stress and mainly saves your time. So, integrated marketing communication plan is a simple and effective concept that ensures all your brand messages and make marketing efforts are carefully linked together and work in harmony rather than in isolation and create the best output. Thank you.